It is August the 2nd. We have 4 rounds of Modern tonight. We have Aaron on Blue Black Mill and Jacob on the Blue Red Merc Tide.
I am also here.
And it's a motto.
Hello.
And it's also a motto. Turn 1 Spirebluff Canal and Grim Wombamancer.
Ibnu Rivulet. Whoa, haven't seen that one in a while.
Taking a pain for it. Playing a crab. It's the best it can get. I mean, this just mill against the Murktide. The Dry Rich Handler is just immediately out.
Yeah,
right?
Delirium's on instantly, but this is definitely a 2 ships passing in the night kind of matchup, I think.
I think this is like near impossible for Aaron to win. Like just like looking at it, like just straight up, like
it's rough. Tasha's is gonna have to put in some work if he has them.
I guess Tasha's is really good against it. Oh no, because Murktide is.
They have Murktide, but like the rest of the deck is nothing.
Delirium activated.
That was a Riptide Laboratory, by the way. It's a very fun card.
Oh, it was.
Is he on Murktide?
He said.
Okay. It's not the popular build.
What's the difference between this and the popular build?
The popular builds don't play like Telling Time.
Oh.
I mean, I guess maybe it's just like more expressive iterations is the idea.
Okay, you better go. Swinging for 1 here.
Oh boy, here comes the big boy.
Yeah, this is.
Here he is.
And Aaron, I don't know. I know normally in the sideboard decks, do they still play? What is the Delve spell that bounces?
Oh, well, I'm sadly not up on my mill,
oh my
mill meta, but
that's crazy.
Set Adrift is a
Set Adrift. Set Adrift. Yep. Murktide. 4 spells.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And the Drown in the Lock. Actually, not big enough to kill the Murktide right now.
No, it's not. I think Aaron's could probably. He needs to find like an Ensnaring Bridge or something. Oh, it's gonna get grim really quick.
Oh, another Drown in the Lock. But yeah, I believe there's only 6 cards in the graveyard right now, and that's 7.
Confirmed 6 cards.
How many fetches does Murktide play? Yeah. I see an Archive Trap there.
8 probably. That's just a shot in the dark though. Glimpse again.
He's just trying to race him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he fetches. He's probably thinking I can Archive Trap him, but
took out another Murktide. Electrolyze. Wow.
I should probably start a timer, huh?
Yeah.
It's been about 2 minutes, I'd say.
It sounds about right? Strict professionalism only.
Combat a swing for 6.
Smash. Oh my god, that's sick. That's why I love it.
Oh,
that's so
love
gross.
that.
Holy crap, that's
So
awesome.
he's going to be exiling cards from his graveyard with Grim Lavamancer, and that will trigger the Murktide Regent to grow by 2.
That's gross. Wow. I mean, he's got enough cards in the grave where he can drown the Murktide, but it might just be too late. He just get burned out.
Taking 11, going down to 4.
It's not looking good.
This Miracle of the Draw, that does nothing.
Crypt Incursion would be good here.
Crypt Incursion?
Well,
would it be? I
no,
think
not
there's
even.
Just like 1 or 2. I think there's 2, a Delver and a Snapcaster.
It's also unfortunate he just has painful blue mana.
Yeah, that is true. He's going to go down to 3 here, which is not a spot you want to be.
He's just dead to Bolt. Yeah.
And he has a Bolt in hand. Drawn in the Lock, response, Bolt.
And Bolt. Jeez. Brutal game 1.
Well, I can say he definitely wasn't dead, because I'm pretty sure he had another Draw in the Lock, but he would have been dead the next turn.
Well, yeah, because the Lavamancer kills him then, but...
Yeah, that painful blue mana. The Ouija play, man. It gets me every time. It gets me every time. So what have you been playing, Amato?
Oh, in Magic?
Yeah.
The same old blue, white, or 5-color Nimizic garbage because
Ooh.
I like my pet bad decks.
That's okay. That's okay.
I've been trying to figure out a Sararak Rooftop Storm deck in a control shell. It's like, what if we played Breach, but it was just bad cards?
Yeah,
And,
I like it. How much is Rooftop Storm? 6?
6 mana, yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, you do win, like, the turn you play it.
Yeah.
6 mana is a hefty cost in Modern that you have to get up to.
Are those the braids Jacob's bringing in? There's Spell Pierces. That seems good.
Spell Pierce makes sense.
Spell Pierce makes super sense, but I was thinking about that might have just been 4 copies of Spell Pierce.
I mean, Explosives kills Crab, but, like, I guess it's probably worth it.
Ops coming out.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would take out Telling Time.
It seems so clunky. Yeah. Because all you gotta do is interact with the few cards you see in the game. Like,
I would definitely take out Telling Times over Ops, just because Ops are cheaper and fuel your Murktides faster. Electrolyze also seems pretty slow.
Electrolyze seems like the slowest possible thing you can do.
But it can also go phase, so there's that too, I guess. I mean, the Braids make sense. Kills Orb and Bridge, which I assume is the card he's most worried about.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta respect the Bridge. I'm happy the amount of bridges has gone way down in like the last several years.
I mean, for what it's worth, as a Blue Control player, I never really cared for Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's not a fun card.
Oh, what was it? What was that? Was it a Modern GP or Pro Tour or something where it was the Lantern deck one?
Oh God!
And that was like the worst Pro Tour I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah,
it was just like Lantern or Bridge carrying every game.
Lantern Control is I have some amount of respect for the people that grind that deck.
I do too. I think it's a cool deck. I'm sad that I haven't seen like anyone play it with.
I mean, it's like
Urza Saga.
Yeah, it's kind of playable with Urza Saga.
I thought it definitely would pick up in popularity, but yeah, I've not seen it at all. At least locally.
Yeah, I think the main problem is it folds to the same artifact hate that the rest of the artifact decks do, and you just don't kill them nearly as quickly.
It folds, but you can't attack with your Pixis of Pandemonium.
7 minutes into the stream and 1 game already in. Yeah.
I mean, it's Murktide versus Mill. The game's going to be over. Like, I doubt we would have a game over 10 minutes. There's not many decisions making. If you play a Mill spell, I'll counter it.
Yeah, it's like...
I'll play a creature, I'll hit you with it. Like
2 ships passing in the night.
Got the Hufflepuff sleeves.
I was wondering what those were.
Yeah.
I mean, the J sleeves make sense to the Mill deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Sick Luigi board playmat.
That's like the Jace's Erasure.
Yeah,
artwork,
in
right?
chibi art.
Yeah.
Prismatic Vista.
I remember I thought Jace's Erasure was like the most busted card when I started playing Magic. Like, actually, I thought it was nuts.
God, what cards was I like super high on when I was like new and super casual?
I feel like most of mine were accurate, but some were just silly.
Chandra Ablaze was like one of my favorite cards. I'm like, this card's so busted.
I forced Prophet of Krufix in like every deck I played.
Oh man.
like before I knew what EDH was, I played Prophet in my standard decks.
Delver.
But Ruin Crab followed up by Delver.
Flying over the crab, maybe. Oh boy.
Oh, that's the start.
That is the start you want. Maybe he can mill him fast enough.
Oh, and a Prismatic Vista.
Yep.
I didn't even think about Prismatic Vista. That's kind of... How much are Vistas now? Like 35, 40?
No, they're below. You can get them for below 30.
Oh.
Because the etched ones aren't that popular.
Okay. Gonna find another island. I do love the Ravnica basics.
Yeah.
But I really like the Dungeons & Dragons basics now, too.
The Dungeons & Dragons basics are so cool. I love the idea.
I literally told... So I built a really cheap EDH deck, and I told everybody, every land you see is snow-covered.
Yeah.
I just really like the Dungeons & Dragons text. So I'm like, these are snow-covered, but I'm using these.
I kind of wish Wizards would just have, like, something where you could just be like, every basic in my deck is snow-covered, just so you can play different lands.
Yeah.
missed off the Delver, looks like.
If he swings for 1, do you think he'll get blocked?
I think you block, right? Yeah. You're dying to bolt anyway.
Yeah.
Aaron notably also didn't reveal Lurrus either game.
So. Oh no, it's off to the side. It's out of camera. Is it? Yeah, he has revealed it each game.
Never mind, I am uninformed.
You can see it, the little yellow strip right up top. That is a Lurrus.
That's what it is. Gotcha. It's little baby Murktide.
I mean, it's a flyer.
Clock's got to start somewhere. Also, yeah, he didn't really have much in the graveyard.
But there's a Drowning and he does have 7 or more cards. That's just like 3 Drowning in hand.
Yep. I think Mills they're so far ahead.
Yeah. He needs this Delver to flip, actually. He just needs a threat in play.
Well,
it's a good one to flip,
That's one of the best rips if it wasn't another Murktide. Slow the clock down a bit, maybe.
It is weird to see the edgy Ouija board playmat and then the Hufflepuff sleeve, now that I think of it. It's a weird combination.
Well, they both deal with, devilish magic. So.
Oh, devilish.
Harry Potter corrupts children, obviously.
Well, he's going to put the Burst Lightning in the hand, the Grave of Lavamancer at the bottom, and a Spire Bluff exiled, and he's just going to play the Spire Bluff return. Now, this is a question. Do you just Burst Lightning one of the crabs, or no? He's going to hold up Spell Pierce.
Well, you can't Burst Lightning. The Ruin Crabs are 0-3s.
They're 0-3s?
Yeah, they're 0-3. It's super annoying. He'd have to use a bolt.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were 0-2.
No, they can block like Thalia and stuff. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
They block Monkey, too.
Is the Hedron Crab an 0-2?
Hedron Crab is an 0-2.
Oh, I thought they were exactly the same, except for it didn't target.
No, Ruin Crab is basically strictly better.
Oh, wow.
I mean, in the mill deck, I guess.
Yeah.
You can crab yourself and
some
Fiend Vengeance
with your Hogak.
Yeah.
You gonna play any historic with the new Modern Horizons cards?
I'm gonna keep in WotC's good races and just say I don't play Arena. Another dragon coming down, looks like. Will it be fast enough?
Four counters. Crab can be Burst Lightning. That's so evil.
I mean, you can always kick the Burst Lightning, but that's...
Oh, no.
That's not great.
You hate to see it.
I mean, he has lethal on board with the bolt. He just needs to not die or...
if he has a bolt, it's not on board, so...
Roberson, I'm going to attack you.
Delta? I mean, there is a chance, Aaron can mill him out this turn.
Yeah.
Forces Jacob to have interaction, which is nice, I guess.
double glimpse. Something like that.
Yeah, and Jacob is... I think playing smart for the most part, not fetching this land.
For sure.
It's basically he's just playing without fetch lands.
Or fetching you absolutely need to.
Yeah. Oh, it just looks like Double Mesmeric Orb glimpse the unthinkable in hand.
I haven't been keeping count of cards in his deck. I wonder if that's good enough.
I have not been either. It's looking pretty low, but I don't think so.
Mesmeric Orb mills 3 more.
3, yeah.
It looks like it's just going to be just short.
Are you familiar? I think I see 4 cards. I might actually
It's going to be down the wire one way or another.
Untap. You got 3 triggers. Oh no, there's more than. Oh, okay, there's a decent amount more. It's really hard to tell with those sleeves.
Certainly sub 10 cards though, but was just fast enough.
Is it 610?
Yep, that'll do it.
Murktide a 3/3 default?
Murktide's a 3/3 base, yeah.
What the? I don't know any cards, I guess.
And the thing about Murktide is the second Murktide powers the first.
Yeah, that one, that interaction I knew. That's stupid, but I love it.
Well, okay. That will be the first match.
We'll be back with the next round shortly. Thank you. Hello, we are back for round 2.
Hello.
We have Connor and Keenan in the booth, or not in the booth, on the stream table. Don't know who won the die roll, but doesn't matter.
I assume we'll find out soon.
It's going to be a Flooded Strand from Connor.
Flooded Strand, a man of culture, I see.
So you actually know the deck that Connor's playing. I have never seen it before.
Yeah, it's an Esper control deck with the Archon of Cruelty Reanimator package.
Oh.
And maining Chalice of the Void because Chalice is really good right now.
Saying Esper control? It's just an old Unburial Rites deck. The Gifts Unburial Rites?
Yeah, it's running Gifts. It's basically...
Yeah, it's the deck.
I mean, it's just one Unburial Rites because it's the person.
Oh, does that actually play Unburial Rites?
Yeah, I was one for a gift for gifts.
I love that. I guess you kind of have to run it if you're playing Gifts, huh? It's just like
yeah,
free.
It's just such a good option. Oh, one up to Hallowed Fountain.
The Hallowed Fountain from the original print, or like the original printing of Hallowed Fountain, is my favorite shock.
I just want to interject that my Hallowed Fountains are better.
Yeah, well, huh? I do think they are just like actually the best Shockland artwork.
I agree. I really like the original Hallowed Fountain art.
I don't really like the Expedition artwork. I don't really like the Expedition artwork.
Just for Hallowed Fountain or like all of them?
No, for Hallowed Fountain.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Hallowed Fountain and Flooded Strand I think are both pretty...
Yeah, Flooded Strand looks okay.
What is my favorite land from the original Expeditions?
I love Godless Shrine.
Godless Shrine is cool.
Godless Shrine's dope.
I know I have a favorite. Oh, it's the Misty Rainforest. The Misty Rainforest is actually
There's a
amazing.
Saga. That's a good card.
That is a good card. Oh, they're wondering where the big thing of dice is. Definitely behind the computer because I was playing EDH. Talisman of Progress?
Blue-white Talisman looks like.
Is Progress blue-white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glacial Fortress. And there's the Chalice. Pretty decent. Sounds like Keenan figured out the deck that Connor has brought to the table today.
So second counter on this, or is a Saga. He has the Shadow Spear in hand.
I imagine there's like a map to get and a Pithy Needle probably.
Yeah.
You can always get a Bauble. Worst comes to worst. Kind of just staring at each other. Watery Grave Pass. So it doesn't have gifts.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't shock that Watery Grave, so you're not concerned with gifts, at least.
He was shocked to put the Fear of God in them.
Yeah, honestly.
Activate. Make a dude. Kind of disappointed in the lack of the unset windmill tokens. I like those.
I am sorry, Sydney. That is my bad.
Saga trigger.
So in response to the trigger, he's going to activate. Oh, what card makes that token?
Metallurgic Summon.
You know it! Yeah!
I had a standard deck with it.
Yeah, I had a standard deck with it too!
Hell yeah. Love that card.
Did yours play Aspertold?
I did not.
Oh, I played 4 Aspertold. That's why I had 4 Aspertold when it got expensive.
No, when Amonkhet hit, I pivoted to Grixis because I wanted to play the Nicol Bolas that was inevitably coming out.
Connor's also talking about what card makes. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Soul Guide Lantern. That is pretty good in this matchup, to say the least.
I gotta play Take Inventory with that card with Metallurgic Summonings. You know what Take Inventory does? It's like Frantic Inventory, but cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
With Sorcery. But I gotta play Baral too. I played 1 mana to draw 3 cards before. I did 1 mana to draw 4 cards. Better Ancestral, kind of.
Is Soul Guide Lanterns trigger in May?
That's a good question. Okay. It is not a May.
So the Flooded Strand should be exiled.
I'll let him know.
Draw on the construct.
There's no tricky Delph stuff. They're not going to get us.
I mean, I don't think it's too relevant. But
what if it ends up mattering, though? I just hope.
I'm sure it does not. On Keenan's end, it probably would because of drawing the lock, but... Sword of the Meek. Oh, he is on a Where's the deck. That makes sense. Two mana. Play the thing. Big hit.
So we can find the Thopter Foundry.
He does have Whir in hand, so we can get the Thopter Foundry at end step.
With the Archon in hand. What's the hard cast for Archon?
It's 8 mana.
It's 8?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, he's not that far away from it.
What a card. What an actual card. Only plays 2 gifts. Okay.
Chalice on 0. Shut up, Bobble. Didn't go for the Whir.
How much counter matches does this counter actually play?
Drawn, Archmage's Charm.
This plays 8.
That's it, yeah. I feel like you should have just gone for it.
I mean, right?
Force him to have it.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting pretty with your Soul Guide.
It definitely looks like he just has that creature in hand and 2 persists, so...
Yeah, Connor's hand is pretty rough. He's only 1 mana away from casting the Archon, though, so...
I'm sure this is what Connor signed up for when he was...
But there's...
Building
Connor's
stack.
like 100% dead, right? He's at 8.
I would like to think so.
Awfully nice of you.
That Metallurgic Summonings token with
It's gonna get there.
the sword is
Shout out to
cool.
Metallurgic Summonings. It's 1, 2, 3.
I mean, he's super dead if this resolves.
Sword that makes +1/+2, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he only needs to put 3 more artifacts in play.
Or he would just
Or
be
no, 2
dead
more.
to the
2 more, actually.
Foundry. I mean, I don't think there's a world you don't just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it. There we go.
I guess he's afraid to tap out of the Soul Guide Lantern, but none of the reanimation stuff is at instant speed, so it's not really a concern.
Resolves. Did spend a lot of mana on that. Thopter Foundry is just 2, right?
One more time? Thopter Foundry? Yeah, it's 2
Yeah,
mana.
Thopter Foundry. So he could have just like...
Yeah, I just go for the... Yeah.
Okay. I was like, he didn't even have to tap the Soul Guide. That's what I was saying. Like,
I mean, I think he was thinking about getting Bridge.
Oh.
If he could destroy... I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, if it was resolving, like...
Yeah. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Can you go back to Connor's deck list that he sent you?
Sure thing. Oh, there we go. What are we looking at?
Okay, that was a Teferi. Never mind. Or a Kaya. He put in a multicolor card from his sideboard, and I thought it looked like Narset Transcendent.
Oh,
and I
no.
was like, holy crap.
That would be next level, honestly.
Okay, that is Kaya.
I can say that looked awful from Connor. He didn't do...
Yeah, he kind of just waffled and died.
Did he cast a spell?
And he played Chalices.
Oh, he played Chalices. That's
And
right.
he played a Drown. But I'm playing a deck like Reanimator. Sometimes you just draw like the wrong cards.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, that's a different sleeve. I was just gonna say. That's crazy. Playing with marked cards out here.
Wow.
I'm happy he noticed it the exact same time I did. I love Thopter Foundry.
I hate Thopter Foundry.
You do?
The
I think it's so fair in a format with a lot of unfair things.
Yeah, I agree. But
And now
I'm also a
prismatic
control
ending.
player, so I hate
Well,
it.
yeah, now you have prismatic ending, and you just get rid of it.
That's true. That's very true.
Like you get like main board removal for artifacts now. I
For
don't
what
think
it's
you can
worth, I haven't
complain
played
anymore.
it. I haven't played against the Thopter Foundry.
Yeah, because it's bad. It's too fair.
Yeah. Since the thing, the event in the world.
The event in the world. Have you ever played Mana Tithe in a constructed deck before?
I have not. I know of an individual who has.
Oh, is it Nick?
It is Nick.
It's Nick.
He's a very big fan of Mana Tithe.
Classic.
I've played Mana Tithe in Commander, if that counts, but just because it's funny.
I've also done it. There was at the start of like Frost Giant streaming, like the account. We used to do vintage cubes.
Oh, okay.
And there is a video of me mana tithing a Sphinx of the Steelwind hardcast.
That's amazing.
And my opponent just immediately conceded.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, that's the best. I love vintage cube. I would just force draft Ashiok, 3-mana Ashiok, every single time, no matter what. I guess there's multiple 3-mana Ashioks now. OG Ashiok.
Yeah, the one that's unbeatable in
Yeah.
in limited.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm playing red-green? Oh, I'll take the Ashiok. I'm now playing 4 colors. Thank you.
Yeah, you're an Ashiok enthusiast.
Yeah, I am, dude. That Ashiok is so good. God, I've played so many Ashioks in my life.
So when are you gonna play one of these modern events and play your Ashiok tribal deck?
You know, there was a list that I actually played on MTGO. It was Ashiok Tribal.
Oh
It was both of them, and it played like what was the spell there? Like it costs 2. It was like a mana leak, but like if you have them in your graveyard, it's a better mana leak. Or what was it? It was like Ruin Snag or something.
Rune Snag?
Or maybe
Yeah,
I was
it's
just
like-
playing Ruin Snag.
It's counter unless you pay 2, but they have to pay 2 more for each copy. you
Yeah,
get.
something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah,
Ruin
it was
Snag,
that
I
card.
think.
I don't know if Ruin Snag is the name of it, but it's Ruin something. I'm pretty sure. But
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it's Rune Snag.
yeah, I played 4. I played 8 copies of Ashiok.
Heck yeah.
I do like the newest edition of Ashiok, like the War of the Spark one, but it sucks as a sideboard card, but sucks that it's actually sees play in sideboards, which is nice. That's more than first Ashiok can say, sadly.
Man, Theros, my first Theros pre-release, midnight release, I pulled a foil Ashiok in my prize packs. I was so stoked.
I'm still hunting for a foil Korean one.
The misprint one?
Yeah, the misprint
Yeah.
one. I need it, and it's just like, sadly, like you could find them randomly. Like when they popped up, you could find them on like Korean website or like Korean markets for like actual like $50.
Not
But
$1
then
million
like
dollars.
recently, like in the misprint community, there's this one guy that spends a lot of money on misprints, and he offered like $250
Jeez.
for one, and now that kind of set the baseline
bar,
for
yeah.
all additional ones to be $250. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, he
Shipping
is
it back.
mulliganing. I'll be right back. I want to see if I can find the USB for this pan. It is hot. Happy days. We found it. Let's hope this just crashes the whole stream, huh? Boom.
Hallowed Fountain tapped again.
Oh, that
was not a land. Notably. Urza Saga. And a Thopter Foundry. Oh boy.
He doesn't have the mana for Thopter Foundry.
Oh.
Connor was like,
Wow.
I'm going to let you figure it out.
Yeah.
Why are we not going to my turn right now?
I'm bad at Magic. Don't look at me.
That only makes colorless mana. What if it made any color? Oh, that would be disgusting.
I would hope WotC's not foolish enough to print something like that.
Well, you never know. Oh, he just straight up doesn't have black mana, huh?
Draw 2 cards. Unmarked Grave and something else. Unmarked Grave.
Connor playing black mana for black spells. Crazy. So what is the cost on Thopter Foundry? Is it blue-white hybrid black? Or is it...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's blue, black-white hybrid.
Blue-black,
Yeah.
white hybrid? Okay.
Because blue is like the main Esper color. Saga Trigger. Also, notably, he binned Unburial Rites.
Ooh.
Not a dude. Oh, because he has a second Unmarked Grave. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you need to read this card?
Okay, yeah. Keenan was just like, I'm gonna ask if Jets what the text on that card is, and then he was like, okay, I have it. You got me. We're good friends, so.
Make a dude, crack the saga. Probably getting the lantern, I imagine. Yeah. God, that's so good.
Oh, this whole guy, that's so good.
Man, Urza Saga really is just a silly card.
It is such a silly card.
Come in for 3.
It's like I get this thing that interacts with your deck, and I just get a 3/3 that gets bigger.
2 3/3s.
2 3/3s now, yeah. One card just playing the deck by itself. It's autopilot.
Yeah.
For the first couple of activations of Urza Saga.
Crack Strand.
Triumph.
Booble.
Do you think the chalices came out?
Yeah, I do actually.
I saw the Bobble. I've seen Connor play Chalice on 0 just for specifically Bobble so many times now. It's a signature move.
2 mana, Foundry.
Counterspell.
No, sir.
Remember when people said Counterspell would be too good for Modern?
Yeah, those
like in
people
Mod
are
Horizon
silly.
1. That's so silly.
Drawing a token. Oh, he just had the second one. Gross.
It is gross. You want something really funny? So Archon, really good, right?
Yeah, Archon's strong.
With this gifts package here against Thopter Foundry, you probably just wish it was an Elish Norn. Actually.
Or just Sarah's Emissary. I assume
Sarah's
he boarded
Emissary,
that in.
yeah. How many did he play? Just one
It's
in the
just one on the
sideboard?
side, I think.
Yeah, there is Sarah's Emissary. Huh. Oh, I love it. You can just name artifacts with that. And that's artifacts and creatures from That's awesome. There's no way he didn't bring that in then.
It's like Prismatic Ending was the draw.
I mean, that's really good.
Damn. That's got to feel terrible to hit the construct over the Foundry. Oh, never mind. He did not bring the chalices out.
I wonder if he's going to remember his Bobble trigger. Is Bobble a May? I can't remember. You draw a card, right?
Not sure.
You know what? We're fine. We're fine.
Just gonna let this one slide.
We're going to let this one slide.
All right.
Because I know we haven't really caught Bobbles before. Definitely should have drawn an extra card. He did it. He cracked it at the end of Connor's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not a May. Or is it resolving?
Chalice on 3.
What's Chalice on 3 snag?
Teferi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What else, actually, though?
War for 0?
War for 0. War for my Bobble.
Yeah, that's...
He drew War. Better not be casting that for 0.
I mean, it's like, how do you beat this Urza, right? Is he a spin to win?
I mean, he has a War. Why spin, right?
Oh, yeah.
He just drew it, yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna get there. But, we'll be back with the next round shortly. Ooh, we win. He did it. Thank you. Hello, we are back for round 3.
Hello, I've had a monster, so hopefully I say more things.
He's awake now. I mean, to be fair, the last game, they didn't really do anything.
No.
So, like,
One player, Brickton, died, knows a lot of fetching and shuffling.
Yeah.
Not much to say.
we found a lot of one-mana artifacts that actually did not do anything until they won the game. Like,
True.
baubles weren't even drawing cards. That's the whole point.
I can't read that die.
It's small.
I think it was a 30-sided. We got Dale on Pox.
He won last week.
Did he win? I thought said he got second. Or he split for first or something.
Well, he split for
Okay,
first.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Second officially, so he's not a winner.
I can't remember who his opponent was. Was it Connor? Or Keegan? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Keegan's not real anymore. Keegan's never coming back.
Speaking of things that are never coming back, those are not Tron lands in Christmas.
No, they're not. So Dale's gonna be mulliganing. I feel like this is really bad for Dale.
Yeah, this matchup has got to be miserable, right?
Like literally impossible.
Yeah. Well, nothing's literally impossible.
No, it's
but-
literally impossible. This is like Infect against ad nauseum, dude. It's impossible.
John versus Tron.
John versus Tron. Because if Chrisman just goes like Hellbent turn 1, like,
Yeah, Smallpox is
What does
not going to
Pox
be
do?
a
Yeah.
good card against
oh no, my Memnite.
the Memnite in Christmas hand.
Oh, but he has a fatal push in his opener. Wait, he mulliganed, right?
Yeah, I did.
Did he put something to the bottom?
He did.
Okay, I just blind, I guess.
I didn't see what card it was, but he put a card on the bottom. Memnite Vault Scourge, go.
Pulse Scourge is so good. What a
Vault
card.
Scourge was another one of those cards that I was really high on when I was like in standard,
Yeah.
when I was
Wow,
casual.
Showing your age, Amato.
Yeah.
Volscourge standard? Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, I had the Rage Forger deck in standard.
Imagine not starting in Theros. Casual.
God, I hated Theros.
Theros was awesome.
So
Shut up.
boring.
What? What are you on about?
It went on for too long.
I'm sorry that Mono Black Devotion was a thing.
Hexpair.
Yeah.
Yo.
Parasite, yeah. Chalice who? You can find that off of Urza Saga.
Well, it also just keeps removing counters from the saga.
Urza Saga, exactly. Yeah. Oh, wow. You don't even know Magic. This is your first time you noticed this?
I didn't think the Affinidex actually played Hex Parasite.
Why not? You can tutor it. You can tutor it, you find it, and then you remove it when you find it. Because the ability, hey, no, that's not how that works. But, hey, you can play it. You can find it with Urza Saga. Broken.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But Push killed it, so we won't be seeing cool things with it
It's
today.
got a Manic Blast and a Thought Monitor. What a cool card. I didn't know Thought Monitor was a 2-2. I thought it was a 1-1, and I still thought it was too good.
Yeah, Thought Monitor's crazy. I'm glad that Affinity is playing like Affinity cards again.
Yeah.
Because when it was Mox Opal Affinity, it didn't play any.
Yup. Now you do what you gotta do.
It's gonna be a Pox. I mean, Pox is like pretty good on this board still.
Yeah. No, definitely. He wasn't able to put out enough duders. Well, he had the push early, so.
You sacked the Saga, right?
Yeah.
Because so you don't strain yourself on mana. I don't know.
Definitely.
Maybe that's wrong, but never mind. Chrisman is going in.
Aggressive. Also, the other one can be an artifact, which is relevant. I mean, it's like, what do you do with it now?
Draw
Oh,
Cranial Plating, apparently.
pretty-
That's a good draw.
That's a pretty good draw.
that's a decent one.
That's actually a pretty good draw.
No attacks. Why didn't he attack?
Because it's Chrisman.
Hmm.
He's playing 4D chess. He's in the future right now. It's
Gotcha.
gonna matter. I gotta start the clock.
It's definitely been more than a minute. Second Pox. I mean,
I guess when you
Chrisman
do
with
this-
nothing.
What are we gonna find here?
Darksteel.
Darksteel Citadel?
You can't get Darksteel
Oh.
Citadel. Has to be with mana cost of exactly 1 or 0, not no mana cost.
I thought you could find the lands in limited.
You can get like. Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure lands have the like 0 in their cost.
No, but it shows the 0 symbol on the card. It actually has to have that cost.
I thought that was just them preventing like walking ballistas or like X spells being found.
No, you can't get Mox Tantalite or Lotus Bloom either.
Oh. Oh. Oh, yep. Look at that. Actual 0 or 1, not a value 0 or 1. So the value is 0. Okay, makes sense. Cool.
But Gingerbread doing some work.
The boy.
Unearth. That's pretty good.
Yeah?
But
Doesn't have haste, so it can't block the Gingerbread.
that's true,
so.
but it does have lifelink, so if they
Yeah,
swing
so
back
it can
and
race
forth,
the... It's racing in a different way.
Needle. What do you name with that? I feel like you name like Bauble or Marsh Flats, right? Oh yeah, he's just making it unblockable. That makes sense.
He's still always going to make it unblockable. Hey, just hoping Dale runs out of lands. Oh, but I think that
Dale
is a
keeps
land right
bricking. I mean, goes up to 7. Oh, second land. Ooh, that's brutal.
there. What card is that?
Prismatic Ending.
Oh, I guess I've just never seen it in the normal
The normal frame. Yeah.
frame before. That's crazy.
Yeah, Dale's definitely on the back foot now. Needle naming Bauble. Makes sense.
Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I don't. Crispin needs some pretty good draws.
Castable.
Frogmite does
That
block
trades.
Luris.
It
That's
trades.
crazy, actually.
Frogmite, best card in the whole deck? Question mark?
Affinity.
What does Dale actually do about this boy?
He's gonna top deck.
Fatal.
Fatal
it
Push
can't-
doesn't
work. Oh, I
Lily
love
on the
this.
Veil is too much mana, and he can just sack Gingerbrute.
Frogmite is too powerful.
It's kind of crazy that the Frogmite was just like a crazy top deck here.
Yeah. At least Pox leads to top deck battles. That's fun, at least. What a coward, not attacking.
You just like can't trade, right?
That won't be being cast ever. So, or for a while. So we're swinging for 1. He's on a 6-turn clock.
Yeah. Cannot tell what Dale is in his hand.
Neither can I. There's a swamp. Is there a lily?
Lily on the Veil would be a good card.
It'd probably be an alright card.
I mean, it kills the Gingerbrute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
I mean, if he draws another line next turn, it's crazy.
It's gonna be nuts, yeah.
But it can definitely get just another artifact added to the board.
Springleaf Drum would be really nice right now. For
Poke.
that Thought Monitor. How do you think he feels getting hit by a Gingerbrute every turn? That must be so demoralizing, actually.
Feels like Pioneer, bro.
What is in his hand?
It's a black card, I think. It could be another Luris. That would make sense. What is that? Honestly, I'm Margrave, but that can't possibly be it. Oh. Swing with Lurrus. Trades with Frogmite. I think it is.
has to
I think
be
it is the
Lurrus,
second
yeah.
Lurrus, right? Not Lurrus. What the hell is that?
It's hidden stockpile.
Oh my gosh.
It's very good.
I need to look up that card. I don't know what it does.
You don't know what it? Wow.
I like vaguely know what it does, but not the
Imagine
exact
not
words.
playing that limited format.
I hated Kaladesh. Everything about
Kaladesh
it.
really did. It was awful.
Yeah, the Kaladesh was miserable.
It was awful. I remember there was a game I was playing against Corey Unlimited. I was playing my sick green-black deck, and then he proceeded to go, I'll play my sort of Feast and Famine, and I was just like, I hate Invocations. I hate Expedition. The only one that was alright was the first Battle for Zendikar one.
Yeah, 'cause they were
without
just
abilities.
lands.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were just lands. It's not like I'm getting strip mined on, like, turn one. Oh, God. When I lost in Amaket pre-release, like, the deck that went undefeated, I was like 4-0 or 3-0 in it going into the final round, and then they played a Warship, and I'm just like,
Wow.
literally, what can I do about this? And my black-red deck, like, I had no source of like life drain at all, and I can't kill his 30
his
creatures.
creatures,
So
yeah.
I was like, this game sucks. God, I just hate them with like a burning passion. When I got Mana Cryptid on turn 2, and they played the 3/2 4-mana haste flying Thopter on me on
Jeez.
turn 2, I was like, dude, come on. It was just awful experiences left and right, dude.
Speaking of awful experiences, this Urza Saga is online and doing work.
Yeah. Just gonna try to hit Dale. That's all it needs to do.
I think a 3-for-1 is pretty good against the black-white deck, right?
Yeah. What does Dale have?
Okay, he has an Urborg. Okay, yeah.
Also, is that a Fetid Heath or a Silent Clearing?
That's a Fetid Heath.
It's a Fetid Heath? Okay.
And his last card is a Prismatic Ending.
That's pretty good.
Can't imagine it's enough, though.
No. There's gonna be another one coming up.
Get a dude.
Well, Ornithopter's not the worst. That might actually be like...
Ornithopter, 1, 2,
Is
3,
Ornithopter
4,
the
5.
best? Is that... Because he can
If
find
he gets,
Springly
if he
Drum?
gets Drum, he can cast a Thought.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
nuts, right?
See if he sees it. I mean, Shadow Spear is pretty good too, but
It is. But I think Springleaf Drum is just like actually the nuts.
yeah, Springleaf Drum is crazy here. Oh, he saw it. Oh no.
So 4, 5, 6. Because it's a blue and 6.
It's a
right?
blue and 6,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's exactly enough. No, he did it perfectly. Actually, Christmas saying that I'm going to yell at him later for his decision. I'm like, why would I ever? That's perfect. Good job, Christmas. You're a genius. This man and his brain, unbelievable.
Just the another
Look at that.
saga. Stop. Oh, it hurts.
A good player right here, Chrisman.
Just draw all the sagas. It's that easy.
It
That's how you
really
get
is that
magic.
easy. It really is that easy. What do you mean I was hellbent? I got it as a saga. I top deck a land. Easy.
Mm-hmm. It's called skill. Scrying. Well, that's a Lurrus, but I can't imagine there's any way out of this for Dale. There's like, he doesn't play sweepers main board, I don't think, so. Or if he has sweepers at all. Oh, is that a Ravager? Oh, it's over.
It's over! He's scooping him up immediately. I guess Christmas deck just synergizes more together when top decking, so.
I mean, the Affinity deck does have a lot of crazy top dice.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess that's kind of the problem with like the black-white strip all your resources. Like, you're both top decking, but the black-white cards are just like way worse than your opponent's doing. But Dale has Katakis in the sideboard, which is insanely good against Affinity. So it's another card I need to pick up. To cut through the dead silence, Roberson, what's your favorite Affinity card?
Sorry, I was looking at the fan. You mean like card with Affinity?
Yeah, card with Affinity. Is it Frogmite?
It's not. Well, so like, are we talking like just Affinity for artifacts?
Yeah, it's just Affinity for artifacts. Like,
well, that changes things. 'Cause I was gonna say Affinity. It's the Affinity for Forest Common. That's like nuts. I love it so much. Affinity for artifacts. Wow. I feel like I need to look at a whole list, honestly.
I mean, I would just say like Thoughtcast or Thought Monitor. I just love drawing cards.
I mean, Thoughtcast, Thought Monitor are broken. I don't know if they're my favorite. Mirror Enforcer is pretty cool. Or the Mirror Enforcer is the big boy one. The big boy? Yeah, I like that.
What about the Salamander, though, is strictly better.
Oh, the new Salamander?
Yeah.
It is really cool. And it's cute. It's really cute, too.
Well, yeah, you got the big boy and his pet lizard.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, the Salamander was nuts, actually. I forgot that was
It's literally just the same card, but has the land cycling.
Yeah. Dale's really thinking about the sideboard. I'm happy Dale's not. Oh, he's not playing Grixis Death Shadow. It was too much for him. It was too much. He was turn one Thoughtseize 2 minutes.
Well, I was talking to him earlier, and he's like, he just hates making mistakes.
Yeah,
and I get that.
Yeah. Definitely, I guess on camera.
Yeah, it's definitely different on camera.
Yeah. Because he knows I'm just in here yelling at everything he does.
It's okay, I've embarrassed myself on camera plenty of times. Did you know that you could put Utopia Sprawl on Steam Vents?
You can't do that, though.
Liar.
That is probably the best moment of stream ever. Wow, Amato's a really good player. He never makes mistakes. Immediately, Steam Vents Utopia Sprawl.
In my defense, all the expos look the same.
That's true. That's why you don't get them, Amato. Yeah. You don't gotta ball out on people.
Man, I want to see Dothy Voidwalker cast a Thought Monitor. That would just make me happy. Kataki.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
That might just single-handedly win the game here.
Oh, does he have a Galvanic Blast in hand?
I think he sided out his Galvanic Blast.
Oh, no.
Or at least a couple of them.
I bet you he's going to be bringing it back in after turn 2.
Yeah,
after
probably.
he concedes on the spot. Oh no, he's Godless Shrine tapped. He's like, oh, coast is clear. I'll just play everything in my hand.
Oh no. This Kataki is going to be literally just. Well, I guess he could save 2 things with the drum, but is going to kill 2 things immediately. That's insane. Crispin says that's glorious.
That feels bad. There's nothing. That's rough. What do you even keep here?
He has so many lands in hand. I would just pack it up and go to the next game.
Yeah, honestly.
Jeez.
I mean, I guess he gets to see a draw step, but
yeah, I think you keep the Vault Scourge probably, and one of the mana sources. But
if only, does he have a non-artifact land in hand?
He has a Glimmer Void, which is
that's funny.
A bit rough. Oh, Spire of Industry now. Okay. But still a lot of lands in hand. Yeah, he's got 3 lands in hand. If Dale has any relevant follow-up, it's just... Torak looks like the draw. Gross. Castle Locthwain. Plays Lurrus. I mean, more mana to keep his stuff alive, but...
What is that, a blue-red land?
Yeah, it's a blue-red artifact land.
Oh, okay. It's not even...
Turak.
That's disgusting. I think you can scoop it up, right? Like,
I mean, I know Crispin, he's not going to scoop.
But, oh, that's true.
But if it were me, I would stop playing.
I was going to say, Kataki with the Loris, with a Turak, make you pitch 2 cards. Like,
but Crispin makes you kill him. I respect that. And Turak takes the best card, of course.
What you left with? 2 lands? Yeah.
Yep.
Any sane person would scoop them up right now, but
Are you implying that Crispin's not sane?
You know, maybe.
Some days I wonder, yeah. Another
land.
Good lord.
And he's playing it out. Not deterred at all.
Vault Scourge hold the line.
Does Torak get bigger whenever a card is discarded?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And Dale has at least 2 removal spells in hand. Yeah, it's... I would do the thing where I just reveal my hand and be like, "Do you want to move the next game?"
He'd be like, "Nah." You would antagonize. He'd get angry. He'll just win even harder. I guess Kataki is a really real threat now.
Yeah, it's... I mean, Thought Monitor is really good, but definitely feels like a little too late. Oh, it's also
castable?
Nope, he can't even cast it. Never mind. Because none of those lands are artifacts except the Citadel.
Okay, there we go.
Game 3.
Dale did say I got a lot of removal in my hand. made some of my sideboard tech really silly, Crispin says.
I think Crispin's going to bring back in those galvanic blasts.
Oh, 100, and yeah. Yep, there they are.
Oh yeah, get them all in there.
Yep.
Aether Grid can't hit creatures, right? Or can it?
That's a good question. It might be to any target. What app do you have to look stuff up?
Mana Box.
Mana Box? Oh.
Mana Box is great. It has a trade app, collection, deck builder. Aether Grid is any target. Sweet.
Okay.
That kills Kataki too.
Yeah, didn't even look like Dale was playing Pox. It literally just was like
He's playing the black-white cards.
playing Kataki and Aloris. Look at me. I do really like having Loris in the main board, honestly. I
don't know, man. Having his companion is just so good.
I know it is.
But I get he wants to play main board. He's got like Unearth and stuff.
And also, if it's just in your deck, you never make the mistake of not forgetting to reveal it.
True.
You look like some people. I am not one of those people. At least with Yorion, you like when your deck's
huge.
you take out Yorion, you remember you're playing Yorion.
Present my commander deck. Crispin's still tanking on the sideboard tech. Is like Tormod script even worth it? Because like you just want to kill them, right?
I mean, I think it is. Like if it's not in your opener and you can find it off of like Saga, maybe.
I guess it's a 0-drop artifact, so it's like still pretty good.
You just really don't want to see Kataki, like at all.
Yeah, he brought in another thing for it. He brought in another Dismember.
What if Josh is like, oh yeah, I took them all out. I'm not playing any creatures now. You big dumb.
Well, he's not playing any creatures.
Yeah, I took them all out. No Lorises, no Katakis.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if he boards out the Katakis, like, which would be deranged to begin with, but like all the removal's still live against the rest of his deck.
Here's my board. My opening hand: 2 Swamps, 4 Shrieking Afflictions. Have fun playing your whole hand, right? Definitely don't think that would. Yeah, definitely don't think it would be good enough or fast enough for that matter. Even if Crispin played his whole hand and you just had 4 Shrieking Afflictions, you would be super dead. I think before.
I mean, they could all be Memnites and Ornithopters.
True. I guess, yeah. 1 Cranial Plating, you're like, uh-oh.
Or Ravager.
Yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe Walking Ballista was, like, ever printed. Walking Ballista is so good.
Yeah, Walking Ballista is, like, obnoxious.
Like, I know Crispin's not playing it, but, like, just thinking about, like, how good that card was. It was so simple of a design, and it's just so amazing. Is that a Grafdigger's Cage in here?
Yeah, it's Grafdigger's Cage. And Cage does shut off Luris, I guess.
Yeah, there's the Galvanic Blast.
And like all these random artifact cards, like just they still count towards affinity, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Mm-hmm. The Brute.
The clock has begun.
It's like a Monetary Swift Spear. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. It's the same card. One's funnier though.
Yeah, that's true.
Bubble U. Thought Monitor. Inquisition. So what do you take here?
Can't take an Urza Saga. Wish you could.
Yeah. I feel like you take the drum, right?
Like
I can see
there's
taking Cage because you have Lurrus in your hand.
Yeah.
But drum, like, he doesn't do anything.
And I think he has an Unearth in hand too, right? Or am I blind?
Um,
That might be something else.
I think that's a dam.
He does a really good job at covering up his hand exactly enough so I can't see any of the cards. Like, it's honestly a talent. He's taking Graph
Taking the
Diggers.
Cage. All right.
So that lets Chrisman know he just doesn't have Kataki because there's no way that Galvanic would stay.
I think he just drew it, actually. I think he just drew a Kataki off the bubble.
Because if he... Cause now it's like, do you attack? Because you want to. Because, again, he didn't take your black, so you assume he doesn't have Kataki.
Unless it's just like the most 10,000 IQ play in the universe.
Yeah, he's attacking.
He's attacking.
I mean, if you have Kataki, you still just run it out. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, you do it after. That's crazy. Because you're still going to get 3 triggers off of this. You're like time walking, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And get rid of something. Well, I guess you can keep everything, right? One.
He can't keep everything, but then he can't blast it.
He can keep everything, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah? Yeah. He can keep everything.
Why not?
What? What did I just watch?
Yeah, that was definitely... I think I missed playing Crispin's End.
Because...
Because you can't activate the Saga. So
Yeah, so what's the point of that? There's literally no point to that. That was
Yeah, it's
kind of like
mistakes
Crispin
happen,
just
right?
through the game. Because yeah, he could have kept his whole board, just tapped Saga for mana.
But if he
Citadel.
keeps his whole board, he can't blast the Kataki.
Yeah. You can't box the Kataki as well. But
I think
like,
you just let the Ginger Brute die
after you tap it for mana.
and blast the Kataki.
Yep, and then keep your 2 lands.
And the drum.
Yep, and the drum, yep. But hey,
But,
he's just thinking Saga's going to carry him enough.
Lurrus is going to bring back Kataki next turn, so...
Oh, that needs to be...
that's a drum on top.
and the Graph Digger's Cage is in his graveyard, not in his deck, so that's rough.
He's got Tormod's Crypts, though.
Oh, he has an EE too. That's disgusting.
I mean, he can get Crypt off Saga, so it's not over.
Yeah.
Just make a Construct, get the Crypt, probably.
If Crispin had that 1,000 IQ to not attack with the Ginger Brute, though, that would have
It'd
been
be a very different game.
nuts. Like this would be so good for Christmas. Like, I don't know if he'd like still be necessarily ahead, but like
I think he'd be ahead, but...
he would have a Construct. He would have 2 Constructs, and there would be
A Thought Miner, probably.
Actually, yeah, that would be huge. But again, you would have to have 1,000 IQ. And after that hand disruption, not taking the blast, he 100% thought he did.
Yeah, I don't blame him for attacking. Back to Crypt. But Crispin's still really far behind. Flagstones was the draw.
EE for 0.
That's pretty good. I can recast it. Ew.
Oh no, that's disgusting.
Lurrus Explosives
I don't know if I've
Control.
ever seen that before. Somebody replaying Engineered Explosives off of
I haven't
Lurrus.
seen it before either, but
That's sweet.
definitely a thing.
Yeah, that's really good. This is heartbreaking.
yeah.
Well, I thought Crispin would get stomped. He did get, or I thought Crispin would stomp Dale,
Yeah.
and he kind of did game one. But yeah, sideboard cards seem pretty good.
Crack the
Zero,
explosives
yeah.
so you can replay it for
Yep.
one. Yeah.
That's disgusting, actually.
Luris control deck. Let's go.
Just remove your one threat every turn. Ugh.
I mean, if Crispin draws like the blue artifact land,
He has to play black for that, right? Oh, there's an Urborg. He's a genius.
pop your drum. Yeah.
Ghost in the Void. Jal can play that.
Inkmoth Nexus.
Oh, it's an Emery in hand.
Yeah, the lack of blue mana. I mean, it's not just the lack of blue mana, but not looking great.
Just to spite him, I'd steal the Spring Leaf and then recast the Void. The Void Walker.
I mean, that is a thing you could do.
Crispin down to 8 off that attack. Cycle on Earth. That's another Loris.
I mean, Dale's last few draws have not been that great, but play the E.
E for 1. Just remember.
I mean, he can cast it without paying life because of Urborg.
Yep. Do you think he knows that though? Do you think he sees that little Urborg over there?
I hope so.
Because
It's
he's. I
untapped
think
and, like,
I'm pretty positive he's made this mistake before on camera.
you got no faith.
I don't know. Cards that aren't gray, I don't think Crispin.
Urborg's kind of gray. Look at
Well,
it.
I guess it is kind of gray, huh? It is colorless.
And it's like you have to kill Luris, right? Because he just recasts Voidwalker.
Yeah.
But Dale's the second one.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
he
saw it.
knows he's smart. This is gonna be horrible. I'll play my Luris.
Man, Luris is such a gross magic card.
Has only lands, but he doesn't need anything.
He's got lethal on board.
Tormod's
Tormod's Crypt is game.
That does literal nothing. Okay, so there's a concession for Crispin. We'll be back with the fourth and final round shortly. Thank you very much. Hello, we are back for the fourth and final round. It's fun fact, everybody has to play right now.
Yep, there are 3 undefeateds and
Well, 4 undefeateds technically, right?
well, Hunter's 201.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
It's
So everybody actually has to play it out.
yep.
But
no draws.
An interesting matchup, actually. Temur Delver versus the Black Green Food deck. I'm interested to see it. I think it's going to probably be the most most things happening between players all day. Monkey, and that's the check. But you know what beats Monkey? Cauldron Familiar if he has one. Book. Over Chase. Make a food.
He could have made a turn 1 Asmo too, because he has a Street Wraith.
That would have been pretty good.
But
I think he said it was his first time on this deck, so he definitely doesn't know all
for what
the
it's
little
worth, like
things about
doing
it.
this first, you get a second food, and then you can play Asmo turn 2 without having it get bolted.
Yeah,
this is actually kind of heads up.
And he does have 3 bolts in hand. Jeez.
Yeah, maybe this line is way better, and I'm just an idiot.
Boscar himself.
Mill 2 creatures.
Is that Endurance?
That's Endurance.
Oh, I love that. I don't think he was playing Endurance before in the main board.
I love that art. It's so cool.
It is sick. Here's a Stomping Ground Shocked.
So how do you feel about Ragavan Roberson? Do you think it's too much for Modern?
Oh no, I think it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I've seen it just get absolutely hosed by like a wall of omens, so like I don't,
It does do a stiff breeze.
Yeah. Like I think there's plenty of things. Like it just encourages decks to have turn 1 plays, which I think is a perfectly fine.
It's
place to
stupidly
be.
pushed, but
it is
not
stupidly pushed, and I've seen it hit twice and win a game off of it. But like,
but it's not like
okay.
It's not like Uro push, right?
Yeah. It's not Uro.
Or
It's
Oko.
not Hogak. Oko. It doesn't build a deck itself.
Yeah.
Like it's a very good card you can put in a deck, but it's not creating archetypes,
We
which
don't
I think
talk
is
about
fine.
Hogak.
Hogak is so. It's crazy because I think the time I was most involved in Modern was when Hogak was legal. Like myself, I played, and I was like, wow, this is horrible. And I think that's part of the reason why I absolutely hate. Well, I was gonna say absolutely hate Modern. I dislike Modern.
I played one tournament during Hogak Summer, and I played Hogak day 1, and I beat it. I'm like, oh, the deck's not that bad. And I played it twice day 2, and it obliterated me.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey.
GP Minneapolis was...
It was that event,
Yeah, it was so much Hogak, actually. I was working a booth there, and I wandered around for a little bit. Hogak.
Yep.
Literally, people playing mainboard Leyline of the Voids because of it. Like
I was looking at the deck statistics, and it was like 20% of the field day 2
I don't
was
think
Hogak.
there should ever be an event where a card like that is legal beforehand. Like, I don't think there's people bringing 4 mainboard Leyline of the Voids.
Format has a problem.
The format has a problem, and it should be solved before any major event. Like,
Yeah,
it blows my mind.
Yeah, I was maining surgicals at that event.
Yeah, like...
Just awful
Yeah,
gameplay.
it's like, what's the best sideboard card that doesn't have the worst percentage against other decks that aren't Hogak? But here's another cookbook.
Food generation is online, but nothing to capitalize at the moment.
Expressive Iteration. I mean, the monkey's gone, so that little scare is fine.
3 mana draw 2, though. Usually.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Sorry, 2 mana draw 2, not 3. Divination not as good.
You gonna cast this Termaglyph by sacking this treasure? It's looking like he's thinking about it. Yeah.
I forgot about the treasure. I thought he was bolting him.
The sorcery speed bolt your face against the food deck.
Big Goyf. Not out of Asmo range, though, if he
No.
draws another one.
There's a Cauldron
It's a cat.
Familiar. Like, what does Ragavan do against the cat turn
Cauldron
1?
Familiar, yeah.
They're the Cauldron Familiar, yeah. They're gonna bolt it. You're gonna be like, yeah, you got your 1 treasure.
Ragavan's not too strong. It just feels terrible when you can't kill it, but that's like a lot of cards.
Oh, and he has the
right?
oven. That's actually huge. Like, he's gonna go with the Trail of Crumbs instead. Make another treasure. But
So-
he's discarding the oval chase.
Just shortcutting the,
Yep, yep,
the
yep.
loop. There's the land. You can see the cat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's just going to permanently block this Tarmogoyf. This
Yep.
Goyf will literally never deal a point of damage.
Scoif has been stonewalled.
Hunter goes up to 13. Off
Cat's
the
sack of
Eric
food to
15.
bring it back, right?
Yeah.
So you can't even bolt it together.
No,
That's
it
so
literally
gross.
will never not block this Tarmogoyf.
That's awful.
Unless you're going to chuck the 2 bolts in your hand at it. Well, actually, it might deal a point of damage if he rushes in this Ragavan, but...
Or it could just trade with the Ragavan. Miserable.
I mean, it will trade with the Ragavan. That's what I'm saying. That's the only way Tarmogoyf will deal damage,
Yeah.
if there's an attacking Ragavan.
Cat busted.
Cat is busted. Banned in Standard when it was legal. Or I guess it still is legal, so it is still banned.
I don't play Standard.
That's okay. You don't need to, really.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that on Arena, there is the 2022 format, which is like a ranked format you can play, traditional, where it's just they don't play with the Throne of Eldraine cards.
That's amazing.
I've never seen that. Like, I think this is the first time they've ever done that. It's like a lot of people are tired of this Standard rotation. It's going to be legal for another 2 months. You can just skip it.
Yeah.
You can just play without a set, basically, is what they're letting you do. And it is, like, the most played, like, Standard does not see more play than it, which is crazy.
I love Standard. Guilds of Ravnica Standard is probably one of my favorite
And I
Standard
hate
formats of
that
all
you
time.
say that. It's so wrong, but hey, people have their own opinions, I guess. Ooh, some Murktide Regent?
Oh boy. That's
That's going to break a board stall real quick.
This really feels like an Asmo or bust situation now with the Murktide.
Well, Asmo deals 6, right? You said the base was 3/3?
I mean, he's
multiple
got
foods.
100
Yeah,
food,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. You're right.
Shove a cake down his throat.
Until it dies.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, you have these Trail of Crumbs, which
Goose.
I
That's a goose.
think there is a reason to hold the Cauldron Familiar until your turn, so you can pay 1 and try to find an Asmo. Because now you can't sack a food for free.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because Trail of Crumbs is a very good card.
Can the cat race the dragon? Sacking of food, activating.
Trail of Crumbs. So yeah, he just spent 3 mana to look at this card, basically. He could have just did anything else.
We get it, Roberson. You're the best Magic player who ever lived.
I'm not. I'm really bad at Magic. Maybe. He definitely has to reveal it. Did he reveal it?
I do not know.
I'm just gonna go double check real quick. We saw both of the cards, so. Okay, I was like, we couldn't see it, so I was making sure. Thank you. Okay, so they did reveal it. It just didn't really look like it on camera.
Play the oven.
Oh yeah, he could have just even played the oven to sack the cat to
Yeah.
do it too. Yeah.
I mean, it's still stonewalling this guy, but
Yeah. He just needs to find something for this dragon, like now. Dash Ragavan.
yeah, swing for the fences. So do you block Goy for trade with Ragavan?
Why would you ever block Goyf? The Goyf's a 2/3. Ragavan is a 2-powered creature that will die.
I mean, Growth can grow if he has like bolts and stuff, but
You don't know.
just saying.
We're killing the monkey.
You just hate monkeys.
That's true. So 9 damage coming in, dropping down to 4.
Bolt not quite lethal.
I guess that's a reason to sack a food, huh? Gain 3 life.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe I'm just a dummy. I wasn't playing around the Dash Ragavan. So 12 to 6.
Murktide and Bolt's still lethal currently.
Yep, so he needs to find an Asmo like now.
I mean, the Goose can block. I mean, you bolt the Goose.
I mean, right now you just sack the Familiar to start, I feel.
He can survive another turn with food
Yep.
and the Goose.
Is that an altar?
The Swamp?
Yeah.
No, it's the Seb McKinnon Swamp.
Really?
It's just cool. Yeah. It came with
I've
Seb
never
McKinnon
seen
Secret
that
Rare.
before.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow. What's the other mode on Cookbook? Is it like 4 and return something? Like, could he have
Yeah.
just gotten back an Asmo?
He can get Asmo back right now, actually. Or he already used the cookbooks.
Yeah. So he could have
Yeah.
got a copy, right?
That was probably the
Okay.
line, huh?
I mean, unless there's one on top, then he's a genius, but and there is not. Because it's 4 and crack it, right? To
Yep.
find Asmo? Yeah. But again, it's his first time playing. He's probably never used that mode on the cookbook yet. It's like you hardly ever do.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about it. Eating a food.
He's going to take one from the Pain Land, and then... That's not a Pain Land, the...
Canopy Land.
Yeah, Canopy Land.
But the second Goyf, I think, is lethal.
Yeah. Land going in the graveyard. Yeah, that's going to be enough.
Murktide Regent just proving it's just an insane magic card.
Yeah.
Flying big.
Yeah, and again, to be fair, returning Asmo, using the book to discard card, playing Asmo is
Yeah.
not the simplest line in the world. And he would basically be out of food.
Yeah, he would. He'd have to spend all his food to kill Dragon.
So he's going to swing out, Black Tarmogoyf, sack it in response. And then he's going to bolt you.
Yep,
Okay.
that's game
Yep,
one.
That's going to be game. So Cyborg, Leyline's coming in and they look like.
Board an Assassin's Trophy as well. Kill Murktide.
You think Eric's gonna hard cap some Murkfiend region? Or Murktide region?
I don't think so.
Coward.
Oh, Alpine Moon for the Saga.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, is that just actually one red? Just like.
Yeah, it's crazy against Saga.
Wow, that's nuts.
Blows up
yeah.
the Sagas you haven't played and all future ones for 1 mana.
Wait, and all future ones?
Yeah, because
Oh,
all their Sagas are offline.
for a second,
No, it just doesn't like-
thought it was an enchantment aura.
No.
I forgot that it isn't. Yep, okay, yep, makes sense. I don't know why I thought it was an aura for a second.
No, Alpine Moon.
Yeah, that is
very
nuts,
good.
though, because it still has the Saga super type. Or typing.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I mean, he did see him play or reveal a Saga that last game. He didn't get a chance to
I
play
mean, you kind
it,
of just assume that this food deck's running Saga, though. So.
Yeah.
I don't see someone play a food deck with just all the food altered to funny things. I'd really appreciate that.
When are you gonna start playing Historic?
Never.
Why not though?
I don't play Arena.
But now you can play Ephemerate and Soul Herder in Historic.
I could just do that in Modern.
But you can't play Modern 24/7.
I also just like. I don't support Arena.
I don't support them. You support Wizards by buying new sets.
I barely buy sealed product of new sets.
Is that true, Amato?
Yeah, it is.
Well, dang.
I mean, I guess I bought like a decent amount of MH2, but it's MH2. Like
well, MH2 is on Arena.
some of it.
Some of it.
They didn't put Ragavan.
No, not yet. It's still spoiler season.
That seems a little strong for Arena.
I mean, Brainstorm was in it.
yeah,
Faithless Looting is in it.
which is silly.
Well, Brainstorm's suspended now. They,
Well, yeah,
they
it
were.
is.
Mm.
Yeah, who could have figured that Brainstorm would be a problem? Amazing.
It's not Brainstorm, it's Time Warp, you silly head. God. Wizards. Please. Give me a brief respite. I am still just... A lot of the cards that I was hoping, like when Historic was originally announced, there were very few cards that I wanted to be in it. Collected Company was one of them. I got that. Soul Hoarder became one. I got that now. The last one I'm waiting for is Aether Vial. And I think there is a pretty large chance that it gets printed into...
Aether Vial. Wow.
Because, I mean, the Arena is the format of tribal decks, basically. Because now there's Stylus Lieutenant that just got printed.
So
They're
they should print
spoiled.
Plague Engineer.
Let's not do that.
That'd
I
be
think
funny.
a lot of people would stop playing Historic and Plague Engineer as a thing. Because there is so many Goblin tribal decks. Elf tribal decks. Like, so what is it now? It's humans, elves, slivers now. Ooh, there's so many things, actually. Knights. Yeah, Knights has a tribe.
Speaking of tribes and
Huh.
slivers, why isn't Crystalline Sliver Modern legal?
Which one's that?
The Shroud
The
one.
Shroud one, yeah.
Like, I'd hate playing against it, but it'd make Slivers like a playable deck, probably.
Oh, it definitely would. That would be so sick. How much is the CMC on that card?
It's 2. It's a blue and white for a 2/2 that shrouds all your dudes.
Okay, maybe that is a little too good. At least Drugstall Captain, you have to work for the hexproof on everything.
But there aren't any tribal decks that are like doing well right now. Humans is the closest, but Humans isn't like amazing.
It does suck because... So there's 2 Leyline of the Voids coming out. Realm Shaper is... Or is it Realm Shifter? Is it Realm Shaper, Realm Shifter? The Keldheim 3-mana...
Realm Walker, I
Realm
think.
Walker.
Yeah.
It is a shapeshifter. That card, I thought would make tribal decks have a little small resurgence. Maybe even a one of in humans. But,
It's not enough.
it's not enough. Like, you're still just dead to a sweeper. That's the whole thing, right? Like...
Well, it's not like nobody's playing sweepers because control decks are like not that great. It's just
They have counterspell. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I remember I was at a GP and someone was saying you can't put counterspell in Modern because Teferi is in it, and Teferi untapping 2
Was there a
lands
5-mana Teferi?
is too
Ooh.
strong. I'm like, bro, have you read Karn Liberated on turn 3? Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
This is like 2018 or something.
I love how, like, Stoneforge is seeing a bunch of play. And it is a great card, but it's not nearly
It's
as
perfectly
impressive.
fine.
It's, like, so perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And you just got, like, Cauldron Complete, which some decks just can't beat, and it's still perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly
like,
fine. But I think Modern can take a lot more things than people give it credit for. But
you want to know something I'm happy about being banned, and I know I'll never be unbanned? Dread Return.
Dread
I
Return,
never want to play against Dread Return, actually.
I love
Also,
Dread
Hogak being banned will probably just... I'm okay with that forever.
no one mourns Hogak.
Yeah.
Well,
Good for it.
I know one person that does, but you know.
When Summer Bloom. I kind of miss Summer Bloom, I'll be a little honest.
Oh, he mourns that card too.
Oh. Oh, really? I love that. Where's a little goose boy?
Honker.
That's the random secret lair. So the Sebekidden was a secret lair, then,
Yeah,
I
it
imagine?
was.
Okay. Was it like one of each land, or...
No, he only did swamp.
Oh, that's so weird.
I mean, it said McKinnon, so like if he's
Yeah, it
gonna do
makes
it one
sense.
land, it's
Yeah,
gonna be swamp,
yeah.
right?
But that sucks, because I like the play sets of just like one of each of the unique lands. Like the Bob Ross ones, the Rebecca Way, like...
There was actually 2 swamps in each.
Oh,
secret lair.
yeah, for the Oh, for the Submit one?
Yeah, because you got a regular one, and then like the extra card that's in every secret layer. For his, it was like a sketch version.
Oh,
of
that's
so
sick. With the magic back though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
And the differences are actually pretty subtle. Like they're not super obvious, like the sketch cards from MH2.
Yeah.
But
you know, the other day I actually thought that somebody was playing a Sarah from Modern Horizons 1, the Planeswalker, because the sketch art Grist, right? The green black one looks so similar on camera to Sarah. It's unbelievable.
The sketch Grist looks awful.
Yeah, it does. It does. There's a little monkey.
Man, I'd play Delver if I could blind flip it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was just a 1/1 that the next turn it automatically became a 3/2, yeah.
And I hate playing against Delver because all my opponents always blind flip it. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. So the 2 Leyline start
is not looking good against
looks irrelevant. Looks actually irrelevant right now.
It's just the clock in there is so fast. I mean, he's got a trophy. He can kill one of them.
You just kill the monkey though, right? And then you just pray he doesn't flip the other. Like, you have to kill the monkey, right? But then also you're giving him an
monkey has got to feel miserable.
I know, and you also give him an untapped land.
Yeah.
Which the odds of him being able to use that turn are like
super high.
Yeah.
He plays Expressive Iteration, and it's like, oh, game's over. But yeah, the double Leyline is looking really bad here.
Oh, just a pass of the turn. He's gonna just get a collected company out of nowhere, dude.
It's that easy. You just
flip
your
blind flip it every time.
Jeez. It's called skill, folks.
Oh, but that's free information for Hunter, so it's worth it.
I don't think that's the case. Eric's really making Delver look broken.
Just an iteration. Just looking for that land. Ooh, I don't think he hit it.
Force negation, and a green card.
For a second, I thought that was a Gigantha in the main board. I was really confused. But it's definitely not.
Looks like
it's a Goyf.
Yeah.
It's a Goyf. Okay, so that Goyf is in the exile?
Yeah, because
okay. You're just shortcutting it there. Yeah. I was going to say, you got to keep it a little different zone so we know. But
crashing with the team. Blows up the monkey.
Oh, he's like, actually.
He can't force the Huron.
Oh, yeah, he definitely can, yeah.
Let's get Disrupting Shoal.
I know he does play Disrupting Shoal, too. That's the funny.
He's a fiend.
He's a fiend, actually. When I see Disrupting Shoal, I just get sad. It just makes me sad.
I remember when Jace got unbanned, people were talking about how blue decks were just going to play 4 Disrupting Shoals so you can counter your Jace. Like, the sky was falling.
Disgusting. Man. Jace is another one. Jeez.
Jace is so broken.
In a format with, like, bolts, it's just like, what is Jace, really? Like...
He's strong if you can't answer him, but
yeah,
a lot of cards in Modern.
Every Planeswalker in existence.
Yeah.
5-mana Teferi is like so much stronger if he does not die the first turn, I feel. Like, Jace is so good, but like...
Planeswalkers are also just terrible right now. Unholy Heat kills them all.
That's so good, though. Like, I'm so happy for that. I'm going to say they printed a... What's that one red mana, the Blitz or whatever, deal 5 damage to every...
Oh, like Flame Blitz or something?
Yeah, Flame Blitz. Oh, thanks, Oathbreaker. Oathbreaker staple right there. You want to have fun in Oathbreaker? Nah.
Hey, Roberson, what do you know about Oathbreaker?
Oathbreaker's the best.
It sounds like you have a storied history with it.
No, it's just the best format in existence, honestly.
Yeah.
And everybody should actually play it. It's not dead. Just waiting for GPs to come back. That's all we're doing. We'll see you in 6 years when GPs reopen.
I legitimately wanted to play Oathbreaker, but it's hard to get people to switch off of Commander for it.
But like that... Everybody was like, oh, I don't want to build a whole nother deck. It is so easy to take 40 cards off of an EDH deck and just finding a commander that fits the shell. At bare min, like, you don't even have to de-sleeve it. You just put them aside. These are the 60 cards that I want to play with. But I think the main reason that I like Oathbreaker is I like that you can play red and not feel miserable. Like 20 life is like so huge, and I love Price of Progress being a really good card. Like
You can play aggressively.
yeah, you can play aggressively, and why does it says each player for Price of Progress, which is ridiculous. There's
'cause
so
they
many
hit you
like
too.
greedy mana bases because you just play the like 24 best lands of your color, and they're all non-basics most of the time. So like a Price of Progress is like just murdering 4 people or 3 people because you play mostly mountains. I love it. There's these delvers, these flip delvers.
Is he just dead?
I think he's
He can crack a food to stay alive, but like, because he can bounce the bird.
nothing's really been happening, but yeah, he's gonna have to crack a food.
Destructive Revelry is artifact or enchantment, right?
Yes,
It can blow up
artifact or
Saga.
enchantment, Yep,
Yeah, that's really
and that's
good.
2 damage. Destructive Revelry is
Snapcaster,
hilarious. I
Jesus.
love that. I love the artwork on Destructive Revelry. Theros, great set, great block as a whole, basically.
I disagree.
Also, another great thing about Arena, right now they have the Yawning Portal, which is only Forgotten Realms cards. So that's basically they brought back Block Constructed, baby. At least 1 set blocks.
Damn,
Red Green Xenagos or Red Green Elspeth was the Block Constructed Theros winning GP deck or Pro Tour deck. No, DP deck, and it was beautiful. So you just got Xenagos and Elspeth. What can go wrong? I played my Pelucanals. I kill you. Love
Elspeth was busted.
Elspeth was busted, and me and my friends have this fun thing we love doing, where we just go on Mythic Spoilers at old sets, and we just look up the comments, and people saying Elspeth is the worst card in existence. It's like, this card's so bad compared to the other ones. Awful card, awful card. Most played card. Same thing with like Pro Link Ancient. People are like, this card's useless, and then it's like the most played card, most played finisher. Do a play land for turn. Bouncer Goose hits you for a bunch.
The 3 dead to both of these delvers.
I don't think there's any. I don't want to say there's not anything you can draw, but it doesn't look like
He's
it.
got a Oval Chase Daredevil, a land.
Give me a card that says you're activating a food cost 2 less to activate. Let me eat my food for free.
Nah, I don't think that exists.
A training grounds for food.
So he's floating a colorless, not making a construct. Because construct doesn't do anything.
It's a 1/1 that can't.
That can't
doesn't
fly.
fly. Yeah. I don't know what you could even be really looking for here.
No, Spellbomb doesn't help. Yeah, I think he's just called to these delvers. Grab a cookbook. Makes a food. Fogs one of the delvers.
Oh, and that goes into play for the cookbook. We got it. Oh, okay, they got it.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they
He used the
did?
colorless to cast it.
Oh. Oval chasing.
Oh, he does have another goose. I think.
Well, I
it's
mean,
a
he
goose.
bounced it, right?
Yeah, I'm dumb. Don't listen to me.
You're not dumb, you're beautiful.
Just tired.
Oh, the tap land so we can't goose and eat it at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So he's dead to any removal.
Yep. Bolts.
Yeah, yep. So he ate. Yep. He has one food. Just clarifying. What if Foothill's the draw? Crack his eyelid, try to find a removal spell.
Dash Ragavan isn't lethal. Another force negation, not gonna do it.
So many forces.
Back to 3.
He's eating so much food to stay alive. Just constantly eating.
I mean, I know Skyrim in 2021, but will you
and
pause the game and eat all your food at low level?
Yeah. Cauldron Familiar is pretty good, actually.
It's okay, but it's not gonna do enough, I don't think.
Well, I mean, he's alive, right?
It keeps him alive for another turn.
Yeah. Well, we'll chase.
But he's still just drawing dead. Or he could just eat 2 food too.
Yeah, exactly. He just leaves 4 mana open like every turn. He's just.
Still dead to bolt though.
Shh, don't say that.
I'm
You
just
gotta
being
believe in
realistic.
it. Don't be realistic. I don't want that. Have hope for the cat. What do we do? Oh, sag him 2 foods. We're going up to 9. We're not even playing the cat. We're just saying have it. I dare you. So many Blooming Marshes. Jeez. Is that all 4?
One's an Overgrown Tomb, I think.
Snapcaster. Look at that. He played around the Snapcaster Flash.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He's still living.
Good lord. It's fine. He'll top deck that Damnation any day now.
Not Damnation because it would kill him. He would counter it. Massacre Girl.
Massacre Worm.
No. Whoa. He doesn't have the mana for Massacre Worm. Oh, there it is. Okay, he is actually just dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can play out the cat to block the snap and eat a food to fog 1 Delver, but the other one's still lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Do people are there people that exist that refer to the Flip Delver as the card it's called and not just call it Delver?
Is it
Insectile Aberration?
Yeah. I keep wanting to say it, but I stop saying it right when I utter the first syllable because I'm like, I don't want to get it wrong, and I say Delver. So, yeah. Huh. Yeah, he got it. He got it.
What if he clicks through his combat?
Yeah, true. What if he... Oh, he just bolts.
Oh, never mind. Found the bolt.
Boom!
Yeah.
So, Eric's going to get there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you next week. We love you. Anything else, Amato?
I hate Magic.
Yep. Thank you.